Hey there everyone, Mario Gamer here, back for another video, where today it is finally time to do part 3 out of 3 for my Hot Wheels diecast vehicle collection. Today we are going to be doing all of the fantasy models. There's quite a lot in here, as you can see. This, like I said, will be the final part, and there is quite a lot to get through here. Hopefully we get through them pretty quickly. There's quite a lot there, and there's also a connector inside there. Let me just take that out. Connectors for the Hot Wheels track builder not connect, but I was gonna say connect, but I should have said track builder track. You know, the typical Hot Wheels orange track, all that. So let's get started and dive deep into this bag of Hot Wheels fantasy cars. I don't have anything else to put them in. I have yet to get proper storage compartments. I mean, I do have some, but those are plastic, and if there's too many of them and it's too heavy, and if there's too many cars in there, the plastic cracks, so yeah, not really a good idea. So I have to get like a shelf or something, similar to how I have to get a shelf for my Disney Pixar Cars diecast, especially the Piston Cup racers. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. As usual, I am going to be using my trusty phone stand over here that I use in my more recent videos that ever since I got it, I started recording with it. I'm going to be using this for pretty much every video that I've done in this year, recently, or sometime maybe no, not really last year, maybe this year I started using it. So bottom line, I'm going to be using my trusty phone stand that I've been using recently. Let's put the phone on there like that. Alright. And now let's take a deep dive into the bag of Hot Wheels fantasy cars. Let's go. Like always, I'm gonna be pulling out a random car. I don't know what the heck I'm going to get, so it'll be a total surprise. Let's go. And up first, right out of the bag, the first one we get is this one came in a 20 pack that I got back in 2019 or so. It is called Grappo X24. Well, not really he, because it doesn't have a gender, but it is according to the Hot Wheels fandom, it is some sort of like fantasy, futuristic Le Mans car, like 24-hour Le Mans. This one has plastic orange wheels with a nice yellow outline. Yeah, quite a couple. You have 3 sponsors over here. You have HW Graphics, Molly, and Eric. And there's the loop symbol, which is probably, I'm not sure if it means good for the track or track stars. I think it means good for the track. I was getting that confused with the circle flame logo, which indicates it's a treasure hunt. And I actually do have a treasure hunt in here. Only one, though, so we'll get to that when we get there. There is the base if you are interested. And this one, like the 2005 Ford Mustang and a couple of maybe a couple of other Hot Wheels cars, it has an adjustable splitter. You can put it up for doing loops, down for new racing, and doing the downhill, going on the straightaways. So this one's main body color is white. It's red over here. The base is predominantly plastic. Well, maybe not predominantly, but completely, because this is I'm not sure if I'd call this part of the base. It looks to be maybe a separate piece. And you can see this also has like a checkered flag design on the sides as well. Pretty nice. Plastic see-through yellow windshield. Nice. On to the next car, please. And up next we have one of the older ones that I've got. This one I got quite a few years back, maybe 2014 or so, or 2013. It is also older casting. It is copyright, let me have a look here. Copyright 1994. Is that right? Let me just have a look at my lamp real quick. I'll be right back. Yes, I was right. Copyright 1994. I thought I misread that as 84, but no, I was right. It's copyright 1994. We have get back here. We have Rigger Motor. This one is definitely like a hot rod. You can see. It's kind of like Snot Rod from Cars. Although Snot Rod, his exhausts are coming up like this. This one is going out to the side. So here is Rigger Motor in a nice red color, or maybe not red, but more maroon. And his design kind of reminds me of old number 5.5, which is a modified superfied, or whatever you want to call it, superfied, modified. It's like a. I'm trying to think of the word that I want to use, but I can't think of the word. It's basically old number 5.5 is basically a souped up. That's the word I'm looking for. Souped up. It's a souped up fire truck. This part right here kind of reminds me of that design. You can see he has a big old exposed engine painted in gold. Unfortunately, there's a bit of chrome loss or paint loss over there. Unfortunate. Flame designs on the side, really nice. Gold rims. Looks like a metal base. Definitely metal. Can't be plastic. Look at that thing. It is definitely metal. That can't be plastic. And it says on the side, Rigger Motor. And there's flames over here as well, and there's like a canopy over here, I think. I'm not sure if that's actually a canopy or just... I think it may be a canopy or just some sort of helmet. No. What am I saying? It can't be a helmet. I think I was right. That might be definitely... I can't even speak. I am stuttering. My God. That might definitely be a canopy on Rigger Motor. Don't know why I was trying to come up with another word for it. I think I was going on the right track. Anyway, here is another one that is one of the more recent ones that I got. This one actually came in the 2024 Nightburners 5-pack, the only fantasy car that was in there, and it's called Gazella R. Another futuristic sports type looking car over here. I actually set up a Hot Wheels track one time with a digital speedometer and a couple, well, not really a couple, but maybe no, it was a launcher, a loop with a kicker and a digital speedometer. This guy, wow, he was flying down there. However, that digital speedometer is not accurate. Anyway, here is Gazella R. Really nice, painted in black, red base, red around the wheels. These are some sort of, I think these might be the Aerodisc wheels, if I'm not mistaken. Aerodisc. They have some sort of pattern going on over here. The roof is like a nice sea blue, see-through plastic. Pretty cool. And he has a nice spoiler as well. Up next we have... This one came in the Dragon Destroyer 5-pack from 2013. It was intended to work with the playset. And I actually have the Dragon Destroyer 5-pack... No, playset, sorry, parts of it in the garage of my house. Don't know where the heck the other parts have gotten to though. This one came in that Dragon Destroyer 5-pack. It is Rogue Hog. I'm not sure what type of car this is supposed to be, but I like it, especially the nice shade of blue they gave to him for his paint job. You have some yellowish, almost bordering on a pale green color type flames over here on the sides. This looks like it might be a blown engine. Severe chrome loss. Severe. Very, very bad. Major chrome loss on the engine over here. Unfortunate. However, I have had this ever since like 2013, and I was only 9 years old then, because I was born in 2004. 4 plus 9 is 13. and I was going to be no, I was either 8 turning 9 or already 9 when I got this 5-pack. Because I was born in July of 2004, and if we're talking before, I'm just going to give this out now. I'm not giving out any other personal details of mine. I'm only saying that my birthday is 13th of July 2004, and my birthday, yeah, 13th of July 2004. Why am I repeating myself? If we're talking from anywhere from the beginning of January till 12th of July 2004, and we're talking in 2013, then I was still 8 turning 9. If we're talking after the 13th of July until the end of 2013, I was already 9. That's how it works. Anyway, here is Roguehog. Pretty cool. Why did I say pretty twice? Don't know why I did that, but okay. He has, similar to Snotrod, tiny wheels in the front, massive wheels in the back or rear. He has some sort of thingy or mechanism or whatever that is over there, similar to Night Burner or Nitro Burner or whatever that other car's name was, where there's a little blowhole, you can put your mouth in there and then you blow, like you blow over here and then it will spin something inside there. This thing kind of reminds me of what that other car that I don't remember the name of had a design similar feature. Oh, a similar design feature. I'm getting my words all mixed up. Up next, from the Space Race 5-pack, of which one car I lost and one car I gave away for a trade in how do I say this? I gave one of the cars from the Space Race 2013 5-pack away in exchange for a trade of another Hot Wheels car from my cousin, and I lost one of the cars that came in there, but I still have the other 3. One of them right here is Urban Agent. Urban Agent, he does he's one of those cars that has a projectile that you can see there's a hole that goes in there. There's like if you look real close, you can kind of see that there is a spring inside. Well, you can actually kind of see it better on this side now, can't you? Anyway, there's a spring and there's a missile gadget that goes inside there, and when you press it over here, it will launch it. Unfortunately, I lost that piece. Anyway, at least I still have the car. Urban Agent looks pretty cool. He is one of the cars that I have that has not only colored wheels but also see-through, kind of like the X-Racers type cars that you get from Hot Wheels. Mostly on fantasy cars. Licensed models typically do not really have the X-Racer see-through paint job. It's mainly the fantasy models. Though I have seen, I think, the 69 Chevelle SS in a X-Racer paint job before, in Toys R Us or some other toy store that was here. It was either that one. It was either a toy store named Toy Kingdom, or it was either Toys R Us. I don't remember where I saw it. Anyway, here is Urban Agent, painted a nice red, bit of a pale red though, not really vibrant. He has the number 3 over here on his hood in yellow, black circle around it, yellow outline around the circle around that, and he has some crazy graffiti going on the hood over here, black and yellow, and then yellow on the roof again, number 3 over here, and a bit more black down here. I don't know what these are, but this could be. I think this could just be part of the plastic over here. These little divots, or these. I don't know what you call them, but if I feel them, hold on. I can't really get my finger inside there, but if I would assume that they might have a rough texture, unless I'm mistaken. Anyway, that is just part of the plastic over here for Urban Agent. Up next, we have one of two duplicates that I have in the bag. I have a duplicate of this car. This is one of the duplicates. This is Fast Fish from the HW City Gold series. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of the City Gold series cars. That is not my thing. I prefer when they have regular paint jobs and no certain theme like this, or even with a number on there. I quite like that a bit more. So here is Fast Fish from the City Gold series. You can see that it's City Gold because there is a soccer over there. This is kind of like a badge or emblem for a soccer team and their logo. He is painted completely yellow with the exception of a bit of red and black on the hood. There's a soccer ball or football over there. Same thing on this side. Same exact logo as was over here is now over here on both sides. There and there. Pretty nice. And this is one of the ones that had a casting change. I don't remember when, but the casting change is that the spoiler is now part of the mold and is no longer a separate plastic piece. Up next, this one came with the Hot Wheels Big Air Jump playset from maybe 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. And I still have the landing pad part of the Big Air Jump track set. Only thing is I lost the jump, so that defeats the whole purpose of having it or wanting to play with it because you don't have a jump. I mean, I guess if you lose the landing pad or the jump, it would defeat the purpose, because if you have a landing pad and no jump, you can't get the jump. You can't get the cars to jump because there's no jump, so you're missing that piece. If you have a jump and no landing pad, where are the cars gonna land? They'll just go flying all over the show. Anyway, here is this one is called Swoopy Doo, not Scooby Doo. Swoopy Doo, like swoop, like just think of that bat enemy from Mario, the bats that you find in the cave from Mario. Just think of that. Those are called swoopers. This is Swoopy Doo. So here is Swoopy Doo. Came with the Big Air Jump playset. This looks to be some sort of tiki or Easter Island head design over here. Speaking of Easter Island heads, speaking of Easter Island head designs, I know of one person who has that old Squidward tentacles from SpongeBob. He has a house in the shape of an Easter Island head. But we're not here to talk about SpongeBob today. No, we are here to talk about Hot Wheels. So here is Swoopy Doo. Pretty cool. Pretty crazy design on the hood, consisting of yellow, orange, and that's about it really. And then you have this luminous yellow windshield, and you have some flames on the back, Hot Wheels logo on this side, and the wheels are like a burnt orange. Pretty cool. I like it. And here we have another open wheeler car like Rigger Motor. He also has a blown engine. This one is called... Hey, get back here. Don't go too far off the screen. This one is called Street Creeper. No, not the creeper from Minecraft. Just Street Creeper. Like you creep along slowly, like a creepy crawly, a scary insect or a bug. Or, as shown over here, a spider. Can crawl along and creep along like a spider. That's what they mean by Street Creeper for this car. Anyway, here is Street Creeper. I absolutely love the color choice that they gave this one. It is like a pale turquoise. I quite like that. You can see that the side exhausts are in the shape of bats, and bats obviously have wings. So the wings are kind of making it like the exhaust, the makeshift exhaust pipes on the sides. And you can see that there is, what is that? Is that a skull? I'm not sure if that's a skull or not. I'm not sure if this thing over here is a skull or not, but you can see that the front over here is designed to look like the eyes and the head of a spider. Blown engine on top. Flames on the sides in orange and a bit of black. Really, really nice. Love it. Spider over here, quite close to the back or rear windows. Really nice. Up next, we have, let me just move those over. We have Scooper de Fuego. This one, I think it also had a HW City Gold release in white. This is a maroon or more red one, definitely more on the red side, not even close to white, but I'm not sure if it's more maroon or red. Hot Wheels experts on paint job designs, you tell me, what do you think? And by saying that, I mean I need a Hot Wheels expert to tell me if this is more maroon or red, or anyone really who's good with I don't even know where I was going with that one. It's as if I was expecting a Hot Wheels paint job expert to come. It's as if I was expecting a Hot Wheels paint job expert to comment on my video. Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. Anyway, here is Scooper de Fuego. Really nice, red color, blue windshield. Number 88. He has a few sponsors over here. I don't know what those sponsors are though. Can't even read them. Pretty badly chipped, this one. Especially, what is that? Is that part of the, hold on. I'm not sure if that's part of the, I'm not sure if these are chips over here, these gray lines going around the fender. I'm not sure if those are chips or if it's part of the paint, because if you look here, it kind of looks like it's part of the paint job, but it could be scratches or scuffs on the paint. I'm not entirely sure. He has a bit of green over here mixed in as well. Pretty nice. Not one of my favorites though. Not really too mad about that one. Just not for me, I guess. We have another red car now. Jeez, that's already 1, 2, 3, 4 red cars and only 3 blue cars. Not even any purple or green. Not even any purple or green cars yet. We've only had yellow, red, and blue for the primary colors. That's all 3 basic primary colors that we had of Hot Wheels cars yet. That's the only colors we've had, with the exception of one black and one white car. The next car I'm going to show you is another duplicate. I have a blue one like this. This is the red one. Also came in that 20 pack that Grubbo X24 came in. This is... Hey, get back here. This is Quick and Sick. Here is one of the cars, or should I say it, because again, I don't know why I'm referring to it as he, because cars don't have genders. Unless it's Disney Pixar cars, then they do have genders. So, Quick and Sick over here was one of the cars featured in the Hot Wheels Team Hot Wheels Origin of Awesome cartoon, along with the Baja truck, Bone Shaker, and the Twin Mill. I'm not sure if it was Twin Mill or Twin Mill 3. Don't remember. But anyway, here is Quick and Sick. Pretty cool. Nice red paint job with blue on the hood over here as well, almost bordering on purple. It's like an indigo shade of blue. Grey wheels with black in the center. And not really much else to say about this one. Not a whole lot of detail. Nothing too crazy going on there. Up next we have another blue car. Okay, this one came with the Hot Wheels Mega Garage playset that I used to have, but I don't know what in the hell happened to that thing. It just got lost out of nowhere. Similar to how I've lost the King from Disney Pixar Cars, as well as Mac and Flo and Ramon and Doc Hudson in his fabulous Hudson Hornet paint job too as well. What a shame. And I've also lost a few Hot Wheels cars over the years, but the ones that hurt the most are the Disney Pixar cars, because where I am, you can't even find them in stores anymore. Why, oh why would they ever decide to stop stocking them? I mean, hello? They're still making Disney Pixar cars diecast to this day, only in Thailand and Vietnam nowadays. Just doesn't mean they stop making it in China and they don't know about it. Doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that they think they. It doesn't mean that the people here who think that they've stopped making it think, okay, we can just stop ordering now. Look it up online. It's still being made, idiots. Anyway. Sorry about that little rant, but I had to get it out now that I got into the topic of Pixar cars. I'll be right back. I just have to get my phone, my other phone. Yeah, I have two phones. Here is my other phone, just to show you what it looks like. And I'm gonna Google now. I am going to Google Hot Wheels Mega Garage, which looked like. Hold on, let me see if I can find the image quick enough. Aha! Found it! It looked like this. It was awesome. It was the best garage from Hot Wheels that I ever had. Not even the Ultimate Mega Garage or Super Ultimate Garage playsets look as cool as this. Like, sure, they're motorized. They have, like, swinging gorillas or Godzilla type shit on there to swing at the cars. And they have sounds, but this was just a shush. Stupid WhatsApp notification. Block that out. Don't want any notifications coming through from my phone now. Or any notifications, whether it be from Instagram or Discord. Not only WhatsApp. Anyway. So this one, yeah, it brings back nostalgia because look at this. You have a working elevator. You have a little workshop type thing. It looks like it's supposed to look like a garage over there. You can launch the cars out of. There's a spinning car display at the top right here. They can go down and then you can change. You can come down either this way and then go from this way down this way and to the bottom, or if you went down this way you'd come down. Hold on, let me try follow the track. Let me see. If you go down that way, you would come, it would appear that you would come out, I think maybe this way. Yeah, this thing is just awesome. I mean, I don't know why, but this one, it just rarely appeals to me. I don't like motorized stuff. Like, I mean, okay, I like some motorized stuff, like the Hot Wheels Wall-Trax Power Tower and the Roto Arm Revolution, but this, for being absolutely huge when you look at it in real life, and for not even being motorized and having this much, and for me remembering having this much fun when playing with it when I was much younger, it just brings back a lot of nostalgia. It's really awesome. And this thing over here, well, what you have to do is you see this little thing over here? You see this? See that little thing right over there? You have to push that back, and that will trigger this to be ready to be launched. And then I think you have to pull the lever, not backwards, but like that way, and then that will launch the car out of the security gate and onto additional Hot Wheels track or onto your carpet. And there's also a little bridge over there as well. And these gates, you can close them or have them open, and if you have them closed, your car would come crashing through them, and they would be open again, making it look like it was debris or broken or destroyed. It was awesome. This track set, or play set I should say, because not really a track set like the Super 6-lane Raceway. This is more of a play set because there's not really any long piece of track. This is more of a play set. This is peak Hot Wheels. Peak. For me at least. Anyway, after that long, very, very long explanation of the Hot Wheels garage, we now have Torque Twister, the last car that I pulled out of the bag, the most recent one that I pulled out. This is actually the car, and oh my god, how ironic is that? We were just talking about the Hot Wheels Ultimate Garage, and now, speak of the devil, this is the car that came with the set. How awesome is that? So here he is, Torque Twister, in a light blue, and a bit of black over here, and that's about it. Nothing much more to say about that one. Like the red version of Quick and Sick, not a whole lot of detail. And now here we have one of the cars that was from Highway 35 back in 2001. From Highway 35, not in his Highway 35 paint job, it's Backdraft. And this one, he came with the Hot Wheels let me type over here, G-Force track, which looked like this, or Drop Force, or Zero G Drop Force, whatever you want to call it. There were a few names for this track set, or there was just a Drop Force, there was G Force, or Zero G Drop Force. There were like 3 or 4 names for this track set. Backdraft, he came with this playset, which looked with the Zero G Drop Force, which looked like that. That thing was also flippin' fun as well, like really effing fun. It was also, this was one of the few motorized track sets that I like. What would happen is your car would go through the booster, right? Hold on, let me see if I can get a better image. Is there any better images? Let me see if I'm. This is an image for the thumbnail from the review by Race Grooves on it. Let me see. Oh, what would happen? Let me try to remember. Trying to remember now. What would happen is I think what would happen, if I remember correctly, is your car. It would. I don't remember where you start, but you start somewhere on the track. But basically, the booster, it would carry the car. Actually, I don't even remember how this works now. God damn it! Wow, let me have a look at a proper image. Come on. Oh, okay, I remember now. Okay, so the car. I'm looking at another image of it, not in the box, or not a stock image. I'm looking at a proper image now. This one. I'm saying this one. Anyway, so this track set, how it would work is you put your car on this blue ramp. The car would come down, go into this little arc-shaped piece over here, through the booster, and then it would go crazy, like going up and around and just doing like loop-de-loops over and over in this black section, which can be controlled if you press down a trigger over here. That would cause the track pieces over here to like join, and if you didn't join it, I think it's just from memory because this was long ago, I think if you didn't join it, the car would then go onto this blue piece of track and then come back down for another lap. And if you were holding down this trigger, they would go through the booster into this black piece of track, then down and coming here onto the orange track, and then repeat this figure 8 kind of shape layout over and over again if you had the trigger pulled down on the side. That's basically how it looked. and that's when not really that no no not that's when, what am I saying, that is the track set that my backdraft over here came with. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, the plastic windshield over here snapped and it cracked, so a piece of it, part of it is missing. Anyway, here he is in a nice dark magenta color, I guess, bordering on hot pink, I think. I'm not sure. He has some sort of stars, like shooting stars, design on his sides. Same thing on this side. Well, obviously the same thing. It's obviously the same thing on this side if it's on both sides. And that's really about it. And now here we have Symbolic, who came with the, I think it was the Track Aces 5-pack from 2013, along with Torque Screw, Split Vision, Off Track, and Super Modified. Here is one of them, this one being Symbolic. I have another one of these in orange and black, but this is the like a aquamarine and red version with a number 3. You'd swear this is looking like an actual licensed model. Even with that emblem over there, you'd swear that's an actual licensed model, or a fantasy type licensed model in the Hot Wheels world. Pretty cool. I always like the color scheme on this one. It's pretty nice. A little bit of a checkered flag going on over there. Checkered flag design. Pretty nice. Up next, hey, our first green car. And we're getting to see the X-Racer type cars now. This is one of them. This one I have another one of as well. This is the green version of Vendetta. I don't remember where this one came from, but it was either this one or the red one that came in the 5-lane tower starter set from the 2013 Track Builder series. Here he is in a luminous or translucent green color with black flames and a yellow outline around the flames with the number 4 in yellow in a black triangle or almost triangle shape. Big orange wheels in the back and smaller orange wheels in the front. Really nice. I love this car, especially yeah, I actually do love this car. I was gonna say that I'm not too wild about it and maybe change my opinion, but no, I actually do quite like it, especially with that green. It's quite nice. So there you go, there is our first green car, and hey, I just realized, there you go, there's our first purple car. I didn't even realize it when I pulled it out. I should have pointed it out that, hey, this is our first purple car, but I didn't. No biggie though. Now, this is one of the older ones. I don't remember where this, I don't remember which this 5-pack, I don't remember in which this 5-pack, I can't even speak. I don't remember in what 5-pack this Hot Wheels car came in, but nonetheless, we have Power Rocket right here. Absolute classic. Copyright 1995. Look at that. Really old. A whole 9 years before I was born. 9 years. And 1 year after my dad and mom got married, which is obviously in 1994. Because 1995 minus 1, 1994. So here he is, Power Rocket. Really nice. Absolutely love this one. And let me see if it still has it. Can it be opened? Can I do it? Can I do it? Can he do it without breaking his thumbnail or ripping his nails off? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Look at that. The canopy opens and there's a driver inside. Really nice touch. And you can see that it's powered by like a freaking jet turbine engine in the front. That's why it's a flippin' Power Rocket. They don't call him Power Rocket for nothing. Number 6 on the sides. And it says there, experimental. More jet turbine engines at the back. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Like, holy shoot. And there's a checkered flag design on the sides. Pretty cool. Love this one. Really, really nice. Looks pretty good in yellow to me. Up next, one of the... I'm not sure if this... Wait. Was he an accelerator or not? I'm not sure if this was, but we're getting on to, if I'm remembering right, this one is, or was part of the Accelerator series from 2005. We have Chicane in a chrome color, number 35. Just like Kevin Racing Tire from Disney Pixar Cars, who races for Shifty Drug. So here he is. Chicane in a chrome color, very, very nice. I like it. Not much detail on this one, apart from the fact that it just has, again, like a few of these fantasy cars. Yeah, there's a checkered flag design. There's his name on the side, Chicane. You can see it better on this side. It's not as badly chipped. Number 35 in black with an orange outline. A little bit of a spoiler over here. Number 35 on top. Pretty cool. Up next, we have another dragster type car, or hot rod. This is definitely more of a dragster though. This is more of a hot rod over here, rear motor. This one is like a dragster. It's like a huge, like those huge dragsters that you see on the drag strip. This one is called Madfost. This one, I'm pretty sure race crews would love it because it has, well, actually, I'm not sure if they could call it that. I was gonna say red, white, and blue for American or America, because race crews loves to collect those type of stuff, cars with the paint jobs like that. But I can't say for sure if you consider red as the canopy part of red, white, and blue paint job. No, I don't think you can. Anyway, this one is painted predominantly white. More chrome loss coming your way, this time being on the engine. Unfortunate. You have a blue over here and orange in the center and blue stars, 3 of them. And there's his name, Madfost Racing. And I don't know why it says Brian over there, but maybe someone by the name of Brian designed this car for Hot Wheels. Anyway, pretty cool. Again, just like Snot Rod, 4 massive exhaust pipes on each side, like a true dragster. Really nice. Up next, this is like a futuristic Formula 1 car, but it's not Formula 1 in the name. It's just called, instead of F1 Racer, you have F Racer. In a very, very nice shade of blue. I'd say like, I'm not sure, maybe, I'm trying to, it's like I'd say it's like an ultramarine and cobalt blue, in between those two. Anyway, here he is, F Racer. Really nice. Very sleek looking design. Number 3. Some stars. This one's red, white, and blue. This is something race crews would love. There you go. Red, white, and blue. There you go, race crews. That's one for you. That's one you'd like. I know it. I know you would like that one. This one's base is red. Wait, what the heck? 2003? Copyright 2003? I thought this was like 2013. Or like copyright 2013 new model, or 2014. Because that came from like 2013, that one that I have right there. I didn't know it was copyright 2003. Okay then. Up next, we have Drift Rod. So here is Drift Rod, not entirely an X-Racer type car. He's partially X-Racer because it's see-through over here. It's translucent like that most X-Racers have. But then again, this part over here is it's not complete. It's not see-through. It's regular plastic. It's not see-through. It's not see-through at all. Regular plastic painted in blue. Pretty nice. And the spoiler is painted in it's plastic. It's translucent green. Pretty nice. I like this one quite a lot. What does that say? What does that say? Rainer something. Hold on, let me have a look. Rainer Few. I don't know. Rainer Fukuoka or whatever the heck that says. I don't know. I don't know what that says. It says Rainer Fukuoka or whatever, however the hell you pronounce his name. Maybe that's the guy who designed this, I'm not sure. You have some sponsors over here. Looks like it's number 827. Pretty cool. Up next we have another X-Racer. This one came in the, I think, 2012 X-Racers 5-pack, which consisted of the Morris Mini, the stock car, horseplay, split decision, unlike split vision, who looks totally different, and a different name. And the other one, the last car that came in there, is the one I just pulled out. It's called Burlesque. Burlesque, as in BURL-ESQUE, Burlesque, as spelled out there for you on the base. This one's pretty cool. I love this. Look at this thing. It's like a real hot rod. I like that. So this one is painted a translucent yellow with blue, I think definitely some sort of 5-spoke wheels in the back. And very, very thin blue wheel, which looked like, I don't know, it looks like, I was gonna say, it looks like something that I know the name of, but I don't really know anymore. But it looks really cool. It looks like, I'm not sure what type of wheels these are called. Let me actually Google them real quick. I'm gonna Google on the Hot Wheels fandom. I'm gonna Google and I type in here Burlesque. No man, come on. Hot Wheels, not Burlesque as in the movie or whatever the stupid AI overview gave me. It's the Hot Wheels, not the freaking movie or whatever the heck that was. Is it these ones? Hold on guys, I'm getting a message from someone. Okay, hold on guys, I'm messaging someone on Instagram because he messaged me. It was kind of a request from him to do this video. I'll be right back. Okay, I just looked it up on the Hot Wheels fandom under the release of this version of Burlesque. Looks like these front wheels are called SK5. It's some sort of fancy 5-spoke wheel, but I don't know why they called it that, but I really like it. You can see there's some sort of artwork on the sides over here with the Hot Wheels logo. Blue lining going past the exhaust and onto the rear fenders. Really nice. I love this one. It's awesome. Absolutely amazing. Up next, another X-Racer. Okay then, this one came from the Hot Wheels World Trucks Power Tower. It is in a luminous or translucent yellow, number 6, Nerve Hammer. This one is a track star. Here he is, Nerve Hammer. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that. The guy who requested to do this video, he's actually on Instagram. I'm not going to give out his username because he might not want it given out. And he started to call me, and then before I could even decline the call, which I had to do because I'm recording the video, sorry about that, to the person, to the guy who's requesting this video, if you are watching it, I'm sorry that I had to almost decline the call, but he put down anyway before I could even decline, so it's fine. Anyway, here is Nerve Hammer in the translucent yellow, number 6. Pretty cool looking car. Definitely looks like a maybe like a futuristic GT car. For maybe even it looks like the shape kind of looks like a realistic GT sport car for the track, for the circuit. And you can see that logo right there indicates that he's a track star, good for the track. Number 6. Very nice. I like it. Up next we have, in red, another one from the HW City Gold series, is You're So Fast. Here he is. Pretty cool. Really nice red paint job with a bit of blue in there. A lighter blue for the plastic windshield and every other plastic bit that's in here. White plastic wheels with black in the center. Pretty cool. More blue on the trunk. And there's the Hot Wheels City Gold logo right there with a soccer ball. Pretty cool. Again, not really much of a fan of that paint job because I don't like the City Gold series that much. And here it is, my one and only treasure hunt that I have from Hot Wheels in a translucent green, another X-Racer. My treasure hunt is Cloak and Dagger. Here he is. This is a very, very low down car, and you can see that actually, let me try and show you. Let me try and show you. Come on, get off. Let me try do this without breaking it. Come on, get off there. You know you want to. Come on. My finger's all sweaty as well for some reason. Oh, wait, never mind. I got it. There you go. This is what Cloak and Dagger looks like underneath. And the reason why they're calling Cloak and Dagger is because it looks like he's wearing a cloak. This is his cloak, the removable plastic piece. Pretty cool. So the actual body is like a lime green or luminous yellow. The wheels are also a luminous yellow, but definitely more on the yellow side. This is more on the greenish side. There's the base in a luminous dark green. Really nice. And here is the cloak, the plastic bit that goes over this. There's the treasure hunt symbol right there with the circle flame logo. Really nice. Up next, we have a Batmobile, like, you know, Batman and all that stuff. Batman and Robin. Well, not really Robin. He's not part of the Hot Wheels stuff, but you know, Batman and Robin. He had Batman obviously had the Batmobile. This one is the Batmobile from, I think, The Brave and the Bold. So here it is, a Batmobile from The Brave and the Bold in blue. Pretty nice. You can see there's Batman's face on the front, designed to look like him. Really nice metallic blue color with lighter shades of blue going across the hood and the sides. And there's a wing over here for like the shape of Batman's bat costume's wings. They made it like that on the roof over here, maybe for aerodynamics or whatever, I'm not sure. Pretty cool though, I like it. Up next, Double Demon. This one's pretty simple. There's two demons, and it's obviously 2 is a double, so there's 2 demons. Double Demon. 2 demons on either side, painted in gold. Plastic blue piece over here to hold it together. It's like a chrome gold, I think. And then you have some 5-spoke wheels in gold as well. Pretty cool. And I think if you want to put it on the track, I'm not sure what the correct way would be, but I'm assuming it would be like this, because you want to have the Hot Wheels logo facing the correct way and the text facing the right way as well. So maybe it would be like this if you want to send it down the track, like maybe this way. I'm not sure though. Maybe anyways correct. Anyway, we now have Scorcher. I don't remember which 5-pack this came from, but he came in the 5-pack. He came in that 5-pack along with Audacious. Who else was it? Audacious, Scorcher, and HW Prototype 12, and I think maybe the General Corp, and one other car. Scorcher, Audacious, General Corp, HW Prototype 12, Scorcher, HW Prototype 12, General Corp, Audacious. I don't remember who that last car was. I think it was Flathead Fury. Yeah, Flathead Fury, that's what it was. Flathead Fury, Scorcher, Audacious, General Corp, and HW Prototype 12. So here is Scorcher in like a burnt orange color, bordering on it's actually maybe more burnt sienna, I guess. Not really burnt orange. So here he is, Scorcher. Pretty cool. Kind of looks like he has tiger stripes on the sides over here, like a real life tiger would have. Pretty cool. Gold wheels, plastic white base, and that's about it. Not much more to say. I like it though, but just not in that paint job. Looks kind of ugly in that paint job. Not for me, no thank you. Up next we have a racing rig, like those trucks that you see in Big Rig Racing. This is one of them. It's kind of made to look like them, I think. This one is called Quambi with a Q, not Combi. Quambi with a Q. See there? No, actually, well, never mind. No, you don't see it there. It's Quambi. Quombee. Quambi. Pretty cool. Just like the Big Rig Racing. Just looks just like those Big Rig Racing trucks. This one's pretty cool. You have the engine over here. And you have flames on the sides. Really intimidating looking. Really cool. I like this one. Up next we have in green. This one came from the Hot Wheels World Tracks Automotion Speedway track set. It came in here along with Bully Goat, Fandango, Mega Duty, and Super Tsunami. This one is called Zotic, like exotic. Just replace the EX in exotic with a Z, and you get Zotic. This is one of the older ones as well. It would seem you think this maybe would be like a more recent casting, like 2013 or 2014 or so. And you think it would come from there, like most of my Hot Wheels come from that era. No, copyright 2002, this one. Big surprise there for people who don't know about that. This one's pretty cool. I like it. Very, very low down bumper or front end, so that means it can't do loops. There's a big engine right here. Really nice shade of green that they picked for Zotic over here. I quite like it. Checkered flag design. Hot Wheels logo. Cool. I like it. Up next we have, this one came in, I think it was the, I'm not sure what it was called again. I should have said it in the order of words that would make more sense. Again, I can't remember what it's called. There you go. And I'm getting so distracted by my own thoughts. I'm typing in the wrong thing in the search bar in Google right now. So, thanks a lot, stupid process of thought. You've messed me up. Anyway, I think it was this one. Let me see. Yes, I was right. Okay, another one that came from a 5-pack. This one is very cool. It has a moving part. It came in the Attack Pack 5-pack from 2013, along with Bad Mother 2, Moto Blade, Jackhammered, fan favorite Spine Buster from the Acceleracers, as well as the very last one who was included in there, the 5th and final car included in the Attack Pack 5-pack from 2013 with a moving saw. It's Buzzerk, like Berserk. This is Buzzerk because he has a buzzsaw, and when you move it along the ground very slowly, the buzzsaw moves. How cool is that? Only thing is, like Race Groove said in his video when he did a review of this 5-pack, it's quote unquote, he said it was kiddish colors or kiddie colors. Not really appealing to him, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's kind of more kiddie colors. Yeah, like look at this. You have this is just weird. You have like a hot pink going into like a magenta, then you have purple, and you have yellow around the rim. It's like, come on, man, this is supposed to look intimidating. Make it look like I don't know, orange or blue, and give it some of those warning hazard signs that you'd see on give it some of those nuclear warning signs that you'd see on something in like a laboratory to make it look more intimidating. Not this. Anyway, here it is, Buzzerk. I have it. I don't really want another one because it's the only one that I need. I only collect licensed models now anyway. Here he is, Buzzerk. Pretty cool. Up next we have in black. This is Rapid Transit. Came in the World Race 5-pack. Not the Highway 35 World Race, don't get that confused. This one came in... No, wait a minute. No, this didn't come in the World Race 5-pack. That came in another 5-pack. This one came in the 5-pack with, I think, the Toyota RAC Hyperliner and a few others. I don't remember who, though. Rapid Transit came in that 5-pack with Hyperliner and Toyota RAC, though. I don't remember which other cars came in there, though. But anyway, here is Rapid Transit. You can see that he is a police car. He has the typical, like, red, white, and blue and black paint job that a police car would have. Your typical cop car. There's some weird code over here. I don't know what it is, but it says X9931. Pretty cool. Really nice. And after Rapid Transit, who will be pulled out of the bag next, we'll pull out. There you go. That's one of the ones that came in that 5-pack that Scorcher came in. It's Audacious. Here he is. Audacious in a green color. And these patterns on the sides are really weird. It looks like some sort of flippin' patterns that you'd see on a freaking reptile, like a snake or crocodile. Or alligator. It looks just like that. It looks just like the scales on a snake or alligator or crocodile. It looks just like that. Or maybe even the shell on a tortoise or turtle. Anyway, here is Audacious in a nice shade of green. Pretty cool. Green rims to match the green paint job. There's like a cream color or beige color interior. And that's pretty much all to say. Not much else. Up next, this is another one that came in the 20-pack from 2019. I think it was 2019. I got it around there. So I think it was released in 2019, but I think I got it maybe 2020 or 2021, or could have been 2019. I'm not entirely sure. Bottom line, it came from that 5-pack. 5-pack? I meant to say 20-pack. I cannot speak. My process of thought today is just all over the freaking place. It's just totally fucked. It's just effed. Anyway, the card that came in there, one of the many that came in there, is Iridium. Here he is, Iridium. I think he was one of the accelerators as well, like Nitrium and Octanium. Yeah, I think it's one of the accelerators. It sounds familiar. Anyway, here is Iridium in an orange color, and you have like some sea green color plastic wheels. Same thing on the interior over here. Number 77 with the blue stripes and black stripe. Pretty nice. Up next we have what is this name? Oh, Dragon Tail. Here is Dragon Tail. This one's meant to look like a dragonfly, because you can see here are the wings, and here is the long, slender, thin body or tail that a dragonfly would have. So he's definitely meant to look like a dragonfly. So here he is, Dragon Tail, meant to look like a dragonfly. Pretty cool. The engine is chrome, plastic wings with custom paint job on there. Number 8 on both sides. You can see it says Dragon Tail on the sides of the wings over here as well. There's the Great for the Track or Track Star loop symbol over there. Very nice shade of blue for the depict for the base. I like that. It's like a Prussian blue or so, bordering on. It's like a purplish blue. It's like you can see that it's blue, but it also has a tinge of purple in there as well. And this part over here, the plastic part that makes up the wing, is green. Pretty cool. Up next, we have LaFosta. This one came from, I think it was a little mini track set where you would launch the car down, and then there was like an alligator at the end, and you can either get caught or escape from it, or escape through the back of the alligator. You had to press down on the alligator over here to make his mouth bob up and down, and then you had to time it right. That's basically one of those timing-based little track sets. That was the playset that LaFosta came with, if I remember correctly. Here he is, painted in orange, and what the heck is that on there? What is that on there? Is that scuffed or scratches? Hey, get off there. Sir, can you please get off there? You are not welcome. Never mind. Stay there. Stay there for good. Whatever. See if I care. I do, kind of, because it's really annoying to look at. My god. Anyway, LaFosta, he's painted orange. Number 9, once again, checkered flag design. Bit of purple in there as well. And purple canopy. See-through. It's a hard plastic, not a smooth plastic. It's a rough texture over here. Pretty cool. I like that one. Up next we have, oh yes, here we go. One of the cars that I was talking about that came in the Automotion Speedway 5-pack. It's Bully Goat, not Billy Goat, Bully Goat. Here he is, Bully Goat. This one, his body is completely plastic. So the only thing that can get chipped is the paint on the plastic. There's no metal to be chipped over here, thankfully. So he is painted white, and again, my god, checkered flag design, orange, and a bit of red for the plastic inserts over here. Plastic, obviously, because I said they are plastic inserts. Painted red rims, bit of red over here as well, and the base is black. Pretty nice. Not exactly my favorite though. Up next, here is the other fast fish in what am I saying? The other fast fish that I had a duplicate of. It was this one that I had first, the one from the HW City Gold series, and now here we have this one that came from the Automotion Speedway wall track. That's the car that came with my one. This fast fish is also yellow, but you can see that this one, the plastic is still part of this. The spoiler is still part of the mold. I can't even speak. This plastic is still a separate piece in this release. It is not It is not part of the mold yet. Only later on did they change the casting for it to happen like that, or be like that. Sorry. Here he is, fast fish. Number 3. Checkered flag design. This kind of looks like the nuclear warning symbol over here. Stunt team. Pretty nice. I'm not sure what color this is. It's like an aquamarine or light turquoise color that they picked for the wheels. Pretty nice. And up next we have the other Vendetta. This is the red one. The previous one over here was green. Now this one's the red one. This one's literally the exact same thing as the other one, except it is red and has yellow wheels. The flames are exactly the same. It's still number 4, and the interior, not the interior. The roof over here is clear. This one is painted yellow, but it's also clear. I prefer the green one. Literally the exact same as the green, just red. That one over there. And up next we have another Hot Wheels City Gold Series car that I have. MR11. I think it stands for something apparently. The MR stands for something, and the 11 was maybe, I think, the soccer player's number. This was maybe dedicated to a soccer player, I think. This one, just no. I am not a fan of cars in orange that much, and this is just no exception. I don't like him in orange at all. This just looks kind of ugly, and these football designs for the fenders, like, no, just get that thing away from me. No thank you. But seriously now, here he is with black and white stripes, mainly orange, football paint job for the fenders, white stripe on the roof going to the back. Pretty nice, I guess. Not my favorite at all though, however. Up next we have Turbo Turret. This is like a army type car. You can definitely see that, because look at this. He has the camouflage color. There's army green. There's army stars, like the ranks, like general and colonel and whatever else there is. General, colonel. I'm not sure what else there is, but anyway, here is Turbo Turret. Very, very nice. And this one's turret, it spins, it's movable, getting ready to blast someone. The wheels are kind of like a mud color with a green 5-spoke color. Pretty cool. Up next we have one of the racing drones from the Acceleracers. These are not in their original Acceleracers paint job though. I don't have that. I do have this one though, this one version. This is the first one that I have of 2 of RD08. RD obviously standing for Racing Drone. Here he is, RD08. Hold on. Sorry about that, my mom just had to quickly knock on my door to let my cat into the room, because apparently she wanted to come in, but the second my mom wanted to put the cat in, the cat ran away. Excuse me. And if you remember correctly, my cat's name is Amelia Rose. She has grown quite a bit. She's looking even more adorable than ever, I must say. Anyway, here is RD08 in a green color, number 88. Orange base and yellow going around the wheels. Couple of sponsors, including Hot Wheels themselves. And that's about it. Well, actually, not really, because I forgot to mention that apart from the fact that he's completely green, you can see there's a bit of light and dark blue on the sides, but that's not really saying much. It's just a bit of a minor detail. Up next, we have another green car. This one is called Diesel Boy. My cousin has a yellow one like this. Here is Diesel Boy in a lime green color. This one's got a very weird shape to it. You can see the part of the engine is exposed over there, and it has some sort of pattern going on. The hood's not complete. The hood is not completely covering the engine, as you can see. Blue canopy, gold wheels. Pretty cool, I guess. Up next we have another green car. Okay then, wow. We have Astro Funk. I'm not sure what type of car this is supposed to be, but here he is, Astro Funk. In again, green. Our third green car in a row. 1, 2, 3. He has flames. Some sort of weird looking headlights. I'm not sure if those are headlights. And if you notice, he has the exact same front wheel design as Bill-esque. Yellow canopy. Nice. Up next we have, oh my god, another green car. This is our fourth green car in a row now. Now the green cars are really starting to come in like waves and in huge numbers. Anyway, this one is called Praying Menace, like the insect praying mantis. This is Praying Menace. Here he is in a green. Definitely, I think it's definitely made you look like a praying mantis. This one is not exactly my favorite either. This is not really my style. It's not really my favorite when it comes to these cars made to look like insects. So, anyway, here he is, Praying Menace. The canopy is a very long one. It's yellow, translucent. Part of the base is brown, dark green wheels. Pretty nice. Will we get another green car? Let's see. No, it's a blue car. This one is called Passing Gasser or Passing Gasser. Because like if you pass gas, it's like when you fart. But this one, Passing Gasser, it's a gasser type car. Similar to like the old school Glory Days gassers who are on the drag strip, like the 55 Chevy Bel Air gasser that I have. This one is Passing Gasser, painted blue, very very similar shape to the 41 Willys as well. I think the only difference with the 41 Willys and this is that the 41 Willys is it's a lot more low down to the ground than Passing Gasser, but nonetheless, here is Passing Gasser, painted red, white, and blue. Another one for you, Race Grooves. Says Hot Wheels over there. There's a couple of sponsors. Number 12. I don't know what that means, but it says beef/gas. I don't know what the heck that's about. Anyway, really nice. I like that one. I mean, I kind of like it. It's not my favorite, but I guess it's okay. Again, I do prefer the licensed models. The fantasy models are just not for me nowadays. They're for the kids. Not for me, thank you very much. Up next we have... Come back here. What's happening? Why is it making that sound? I don't know what's making that sound, but anyway, up next we have... Brutalistic. Hey, don't go crashing into other cars now, okay? Thank you. Here we have Brutalistic. I think this was part of some sort of monster 5-pack. He came in there along with High IQ and 3 other ones which I don't even remember the freaking name of. I think Praying Menace might have been part of it. Because now that I look at it, he definitely has that like monster kind of paint job to him. So he could have came in that same 5-pack as Brutalistic over here came in. So here is Brutalistic painted in a very nice vibrant shade of purple. You can just barely see that there's the Hot Wheels logo cleverly imprinted inside there. Nice green canopy. Blue metal base. Chrome wheels. This one's an open wheeler, so the wheels could get easily bent, especially if put through the boosters very often. Very nice. Up next, we have a kind of like a modified dragster. This one is called Altered Ego. Painted in red. You can see that the wheels are supposed to go over here, but instead put them over here, and that's how it should be, because it's like a crazy modified, heavily modified type of dragster kind of car. It kind of looks like that. I think that's what I think it is. It's definitely a dragster, because look at this, there's a freaking wheelie bar. Anyway, Altered Ego, he has a massive engine poking out of his roof, black flames, and it says Altered Ego with the teeth of a monster design over here. It's like the teeth of a scary monster, make it look intimidating, you know. It doesn't have it on this side though, and it says there HW for Hot Wheels. Up next, another red car. This one is supposed to have wings that clip into there, but I lost both of them. It will look weird without them. This one is called Buzz Bomb. Here is Buzz Bomb. I think it's also maybe some sort of like insect design kind of car, because it has plastic wings over here to make it look like an insect, which would be in there had I not lost them. Silly me. But I was very young at the time. I wasn't even a teenager yet. Maybe like 9 or 10 years old when I got these. Anyway, here is Buzz Bomb painted red with a white base, a little bit of flame on the sides, black see-through plastic wheels, and that's about it. Not much else to say. Up next we have... Oh, wait, never mind. Wait a minute. Hold the phone, guys. Just hold on. I'll be with you now. Again. Come on, man, go faster. Stupid internet. Or I should say stupid phone, because that's what's causing it to. Because this is what's making it. Because this is what's being slow, not the internet. The internet's perfectly fine. Okay, so I made a shoot, I nearly knocked the phone off the phone stand. I nearly did that. I've nearly knocked the phone off the phone stand, which I have done in previous videos. Anyway, the car that came in the 5-pack with Scorcher, Audacious, and HW Prototype 12 was actually Drift King. So here is Drift King, and the final car that came with that 5-pack was another racing drone, but I'll show you that one now. Here is Drift King. Crazy looking design over here. Definitely looks like a real driftster or drifter. Again, I don't know what it is, but it looks like he has like the stripes of an animal, like a tiger again on the side, similar to Scorcher. Yeah, was it Scorcher? Yeah, it was Scorcher. I don't know why they did this with this one, with that 5-pack with Scorcher and Drift King. I don't know why they did that, but okay. However, I do like the design. Looks pretty cool. Massive engine, huge spoiler, pretty cool. Another open wheeler, kind of, because it has some protection over here. But unlike Brutalistic, he has no protection over here. He has flipping completely open fenders. Drift King here at least has some protection with the front bumper over here. Alright. Come on now, get in there. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Get in there. Thank you. Up next, we have... Oh, this is one of the cars that came in that Monster 5-pack. We had Brutalistic, I think Praying Menace, and who else was it? Oh, High IQ, and one of the other ones that came in there was Formula Street. Here is Formula Street in a very, very nice gold color, and you can see there's definitely like a monster design going on the front over here. With this, like, it's kind of like his nose. It's shaped like a nose. He has blue flames, blue canopy, and a bit of turquoise going on over here, or teal, actually more teal. And predominantly gold. I like this. Really nice. Nice gold wheels as well. Heavily chipped on the base though, unfortunately. Like, look at that. Look at that over there. And there. My God. Anyway, up next we have now Cloud Cutter, another open wheeler. This one has the appropriate colors of like where you would find clouds, obviously in the sky. Blue, you have light blue and some dark blue, along with a bit of orange over there as well. Pretty cool. Another one that has jet turbine engines, similar to Power Rocket over there. This one's pretty nice. Pretty nice color combination. I like it. It's light blue, dark blue, a little bit of white, orange canopy, and a dark blue base. Just like, well, actually, it is actually just like the same color over here, because this makes up the base, so it has to be the same color. Up next, here is the blue version of the red one that I originally showed you before, which is over there. We now have the blue version of Quick and Sick, literally the exact same thing as the red one, but blue. Nothing much more else to say about it, except that it has a little bit of black over here. I don't know what that says, but there's a couple of sponsors. And not really much else to say. Just freaking sick, but blue instead of red. Up next, we have another car that I have a duplicate of. This is the green one, an X-Racer of a green X-Racer. This is High-Tech Missile, or Missile, however you want to pronounce it. Number 10. Pretty nice dark green color. I like it. Yellow wheels. Really cool. Awesome. Really sleek design as well. Up next we have Medieval. This one, I was gonna say it has kind of like the shape of a Formula 1 car, with like this long, thin piece over here. But I'm not entirely sure now. Anyway, here is Medieval with a whole variety of colors going on. You have red, yellow, green over here, white, and green base. Number 4. There's a few sponsors over here. There's one that says Clone Motorsports. I don't know what this one says. Oh, Ramesh, Ramesh, Ramesh. Pretty cool. Yellow yellow trim, sorry, going around the wheels. Pretty nice. Up next we have another raid car. This one came in a 5-pack as well. I don't remember which one though. I think I might have came in that 5-pack with the Toyota RAC and I think it came in the 5-pack that Rapid Transit and the Toyota RAC and Hyperliner came in, if I'm not mistaken. The car that I'm talking about now is Sir Ominous. Here is Sir Ominous as the fire chief. Pretty cool. Unit 13. Appropriate flame design on the side for being the fire chief. That's very appropriate. There's yellow, C3 yellow windshield. Obviously plastic. Pretty nice. Up next we have... Okay, are we seriously going to do this again? Look at this. I'm not sure if this is going to be a pattern or not, but look here. 1, 2, 3, 4 green cars to start off this row. Now we have 1, 2, 3 red cars to start off the next row. What the heck? Anyway, this one is another dragster, but it's more like a proper dragster. It has a very, very similar style shape to the Mustang NHRA funny car. This is funny side up. This one's paint job is just wild. Like, look at this. You have red, well, not really too wild, but I quite like it. You have red, the engine poking out. You can take this off, by the way, like that. There's the inside, there's the chassis. You see this one has blue, green, and yellow flame designs, or whatever those are supposed to be, and a whole bunch of sponsors. And more over here on the sides. Really nice. And a wheelie bar. That means you can't do loops. Alright, up next we have in purple. It's been a while since we had a purple car again. Ever since we had a Brutalistic. Now we have Stingrod 2. This one is like an army type car because it has what are these? I'm not sure. These are like these are missiles. These are some sort of missiles over here as well. What am I gonna say? What am I saying? I was gonna say that High-Tech Missile had missiles, but that's just his name. It's just in the name High-Tech Missile. It doesn't actually have missiles. This one has missiles. Old Stingrod 2 over here. Pretty cool. So you can see these are missiles attached to his attached to the top. You can tilt them back and forth like that. Well, these are actually like rockets, not really missiles, or like rocket missiles. I'm not sure. This one's paint job is truly wild. Look at this. You can see it says Stingrod 2 over here. Number 14, and you have crazy graffiti going on over here. There's like a spider over there, and you have not as wild on the sides, but you have some sort of arrow design on the sides by his back fenders right here in yellow. You have a lime green base, orange wheels, and this is one of the ones that has a bumpy wheel texture. When you move it along the track, it makes a weird sound. Up next, we have this one. Wanted to come out for a while. I was constantly picking this one up out of the bag, but then I put it back and take another car out of the bag instead of this one. Now it's finally his time to shine. Now this one is called Rocket Fire. In black with green wheels, number 4, and you have some sort of I don't know what this is. It's some sort of like rocket thing. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but it's there all right. It might be a rocket type thing. It's obviously, as you can see, it's painted in orange. The base is white. Don't know what these are. What the heck are those? Anyway, that's Rocket Fire done. Up next we have one of two off tracks that I have. This is the blue off track. I have another one in yellow. I prefer this one quite a bit over the yellow one, mainly because of the shade of blue and this nice color over here. These nice color combinations. You have like turquoise, red, yellow, and white. It's really nice, this one. So you have him painted in blue. Number 5. Couple of sponsors. This one, it says Realman or Realman or Realman. I don't know if you pronounce it as Realman or Realman, but it's either way. It says Realman Off-Road. There's another sponsor over here, DYAS, MWG. A lot of sponsors that I don't even know the name of here. That could likely be fake. You can see inside there's like a roll cage over here. I think that's what it's called. The tires or wheels have like a mud kind of color to them. Really nice. Up next we have a play on the word paradox. We have Faradox. This one is only... the only thing with this one is because it's a play on the word paradox, it has a PH instead of just PARADOX. It's Faradox. So that's why I pronounce it like that, because it's the PH, not just PA. So here is Faradox in another X-Racer type style paint job. Red, predominantly red. Another one for race grooves, red, white, and blue. Some light blue wheels and windshield. And that's about it. Not really much detail to say on that one. Up next we have another X-Racer one in red. This one came from the X-Racers 5-pack that I was telling you about earlier, in which Bill Esk over here also came from. This one is called Horseplay. Very short card, this one. Painted red. It has some similar graffiti or artwork on the sides like Bill Esk had over here. Gold wheels. Pretty nice. Up next, after Horseplay, we have the purple RD08. We had the green one over here. Now we have the purple one. This one also came in that Dragon Destroyer 5-pack, like Rogue Hog back here. Here is RD08 in purple. Really nice. Some sort of flame design going on the sides over here. Pretty cool. And up next we have another one that I have a duplicate of. This is the white version of Fast Feline. Not feline, but feline. As in like FELION. Feline. This one's pretty cool. Painted white. Flames. Number 10. Orange wheels. Nice. I want to go as quick as possible with this because a lot of these collection videos of mine, especially when there's a lot to cover, takes quite a while. So apologies if I don't go into anything too detailed. I just want to get the video done over with nice and quickly, because besides, sometimes I don't even know what to talk about with certain cars. Like some cars I can give a lot of detail on and point out the crazy detail and graffiti that's on there. Other cars, like Fast Feline and Audio 8, and also Riveted over here, who was one of the acceleracers, I just can't give much detail on because there's not really a lot. Because all I can say is, for example, gold engine, chrome color body, green lining, number 27. He has a bit of a window bar, green windows, and that's it. I don't really go into massive, more in-depth details like backstories and all that. I don't do that with this. I just point out the basic details. If there's something that I really remember how appeals to me about it, I can point it out. Up next, we have Flathead Fury. He came in. I don't remember which 5-pack it was because I remembered wrong. It wasn't Flathead Fury that came in the 5-pack with Scorcher. It was Drift King over here. So here is Flathead Fury, painted in white, with a massive engine over here and here. Blue windshield, blue and orange stripes on the sides. Number 3, and burnt orange kind of color wheels with the small Hot Wheels logo right there. And a bit of a spoiler too. Nice. And up next we have another racing drone. This is RD06, appropriately numbered number 6. This was another 5-pack release. I don't remember which 5-pack it came from though. He's painted a light blue. He has some sort of wings over here that poke out on the back. And this one, he has kind of like the danger hazard warning kind of paint job, where like for police tape. He has kind of like that paint job on here and here. It's really cool. Yellow rims, see-through yellow canopy, or translucent as Hot Wheels calls it. Nice. I'm going to take a couple of cars out of the bag from now on instead of just going one by one, because that way I have multiple cars to pick out of the bag before we move on to the next cars in the bag. I have now a few cars out already, and then once those cars that I've picked out and I've run out of them, I can just go back into the bag and pick out another handful. Much easier. Up next, we have one of the Highway 35 racers again. This one is Ballistic. Oh yes, now I remember. There we go. That's who came in the 5-pack. So it was Ballistic, Toyota RAC, Hyperliner, Rapid Transit, and I think Sir Ominous, who came in that City 5-pack. Because look, he's a Hot Wheels taxi. He's a Hot Wheels taxi. He has the taxi livery. Pretty cool. Here he is, Ballistic, in a nice green paint job. I quite like this. Hot Wheels Cab Company taxi. Taxi in yellow. Really nice. I like Ballistic quite a bit. Pretty cool. And up next we have another one of the acceleracers. This one came in a Treat Tracks 5-pack from, I think, 2009. One of the oldest 5-packs that I have. This one is called Rolling Thunder. He's painted gold. He's like a SUV. You see here, this one has black. It has a black hood covering the engine. He has some sort of dinosaur kind of paintwork going on the sides. Really nice gold color. Quite like that. Gold wheels as well. Nice. And up next we have now another one that I have a duplicate of. This is Golden Arrow. This is the silver one. Here he is. I have another one in purple, which we'll get to very soon. Here is the silver one with a blue canopy and orange and blue flames. And up next we have an extremely famous, very well-known, popular Hot Wheels casting, like the Twin Mill. It is the Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker over here. I got mine in a pack called Trekkin' Trucks. He came with a truck that could haul the car around. This is the open roof version, painted in like a pearl green, and some flames, more exhaust pipes, just like the hot rods that you've seen, like who else? Who was it? Street Creeper back over there, and a couple of others. I don't even remember now. It's difficult to remember with how many we've gone through. But if like those cars, Bone Shaker has these exhaust pipes, 4 on each side, poking out. And there's the engine. And he has a skull on the front, a big skull, custom grill or whatever, custom skull. I don't know what that's called, but he has a skull there, alright. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like a custom grill or custom headlight kind of thing. I'm not sure. Now, this one has a special feature. This one came with my Dragon Destroyer 5-pack playset, sorry. This one's called Fast Cash. What do? You take this off, you put your money under there, and it holds your money. That's pretty cool. They don't call him Fast Cash for nothing. So here is Fast Cash in a red color and black. Number 15 with dollar signs on the roof. Oh, 13. Sorry, not 15. 13. Sorry about that. And the back of him looks like the vault to a safe. So that's a pretty nice touch. Up next we have one of the few cars that I actually like when they do to make it look like an insect. This one is very cool. I like it a lot. It's a play on the word arachnid. We now have Arachnarod. Here is Arachnarod with one of those few special glow-in-the-dark type wheels, which I don't even think works anymore unless I try it out. Let me just turn off my lamp. Will it work? The moment of truth. Oh, a flash is still on. Silly me. Will it work? Oh yes! Look at that! Look at that, it still works. I didn't expect it to work. Here it is, glow in the dark, Arachnarod. Really, really cool. I like that a lot. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. I love it when Hot Wheels does that. Really, really nice. Okay, flash back on. And lamp back on as well, please. There we go. So here is Arachnarod with obviously the shape of a spider over here. He has some like engine or jet blasters to power him in green at the back. You have some flames on the side as well. And the front is meant to look like the face of a spider. Very cool. Now here we have Track Hammer in like a very nice metallic blue and yellow paint job. Oh, there's a hair stuck in his wheel. Get it out. Get it out. There's a hair stuck. Do you see this? You see this shit? There's a hair stuck in there. Get out of there. Get out, stupid hair. Okay. Here is Track Hammer in a nice metallic blue and yellow paint job. Another one with the adjustable splitter. Up for doing loops. Down for when you're doing racing. Pretty cool. Let's see if this one glows in the dark as well. But before, I just want to show you one last look. Or give you one last look, sorry. One last look. Will he glow in the dark as well? Will he? Yes! Look at that! Another one that glows in the dark. Awesome! I love these glow in the dark wheel cars. These are really awesome. Like, look at this. Hot Wheels, best toy car company out there. for affordable prices, that is. Hands down. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Like, just look at that. What the heck? Why can't you see the glow in the dark anymore? What happened? What happened? Why can't you see it? Is it too dull? I think it might be not be powerful enough now. I don't know what happened. Anyway, flashback on. Hold on. Try again. Try again. Oh, there you go. Just because it was off screen. There you go. Look at that. Really awesome. Okay. Flashback on. Lamp back on. And after track hammer, we now have the yellow version of off track that I was talking about. There is the blue version right there. This one is yellow. Black flames. Blue roll cage. Not nearly as much detail. And number 6. Grey wheels. Pretty cool. I'm taking out quite a few cars over here because we've got a lot of cars to get through still. I might have to do even a part 4 to this. I'm not sure though. But I'm gonna try to get through this as much as possible. If I don't, then I don't know. Anyway, up next we have 2 very special type of cars. We have the Angry Birds Redbird and Minion Pig from Angry Birds. Look at that. Awesome. Look at that. Minion Pig has an exposed engine. Red just has nothing, so sucks to suck, Red. Sucks to suck. Okay. Let's grab a few more cars out. I need to get a big handful. We've got to get through as much as possible and try possibly get through all of these tonight before I go to bed. Because I don't want to pack these all away and then I don't remember my place. Oh, of where we left off. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Now, here we have... Next one is So Fine. Another... not really another. What am I saying? This one's a low-down cruiser. Painted blue with... blue flames, with black on the sides as well. Looks like a very old 1940s or 1950s style cruiser. Very nice. And after So Fine, we have Hollowback, another one of the Acceleracers. Number 9, and he has a chrome paint job. Just like RDO6 over here, he has that kind of like police tape kind of, or hazardous kind of warning kind of design going on the sides over here. It's just like the dangerous chemical type label that you see in a laboratory or whatever with those mad professors and scientists. There it is right there. Pretty cool. Up next we have High Voltage. I have another one in red. This is the light blue one that also came in the Trick Tracks 5-pack like Rolling Thunder did. Here is High Voltage. Nice light blue color with like... Those are like flipping... I don't know what those are. These are like... these look like... those look like vultures or whatever. Those look like vultures on the side there. So those look like vultures on the side there. Some sort of bird. It looks like it might be vultures or what. So here is High Voltage. One last look. I can actually see that there's some sort of foreign Japanese or Chinese writing over here. Really nice. Up next, another one from that Trick Tracks 5-pack came out of there was Motocrossed. This is like a 4x4 off-roading type fantasy car. This one is number 9 and has dinosaur skeletons as the tampos. Says Dino Bone. What does it say? Dino Bone Recon Team. Okay. It has interior seating, red. Don't know what these things are though. Can kind of move them though. I don't know what the heck these are. Red rims, painted white. Nice. Up next we also have this one is very, very awesome. This one you can literally blow bubbles with. It is called Bubble-matic. Here is Bubble-matic with a very interesting color scheme. You have light blue for the base, purple for the body, yellow for the wheels, purple for the wheel spokes, orange for the spoiler, and green for the bubble wand. Very, very crazy color scheme that he has going on, and I love it. All you need is a little bit of soap to go in there, a little bit of wind, you open it up, and then the wind will come through and blow your bubble. Really nice. I like that one. Very inventive. I think it's one of what you call the Experimotors. Up next, another one that came in a 5-pack like many of these, Geronimo. It says Trackside Rescue. Painted chrome with red, yellow, and orange. Another one of those nuclear hazardous logos on him, just like not high voltage. Who was it? Just like Hollowback over here, just like Hollowback had. And now here we have Mega Duty, one of the cars that came in that Automotion Speedway World Tracks 5-pack in blue. Plastic body though, not metal. There's his name on the sides, Mega Duty. Checkered flag design, an orange base. After Mega Duty, we have another racing drone. This is RD10 in yellow, appropriately numbered number 10. Very, very sleek design over here. Huge gap over here as well. Number 10, RD10, painted yellow and black. Plastic parts are red and a white base. Another open wheeler. Mainly the back wheels that are exposed this time, not the front. Usually I think it's the front wheels that are exposed. Now here we have another one from Highway 35, Slingshot. If I remember correctly, I'm not sure though, but Slingshot might have been like the leader of one of the Highway 35 racers. I'm not sure for which team though. Anyway, here is Slingshot in blue. The Hot Wheels race team blue, that is. With red and white as well. Number 1. Hot Wheels logo. Hot Wheels Racing. Number 1. And some unique, pretty unique looking wheels. Don't remember the type of wheels. I don't remember what they're called, those ones. And now here we have Fast Forward, or Fast 4WD, or Fast 4-wheel drive. Because you can see that it says Fast 4WD, so it may be Fast Forward, or I think it's Fast Forward. This one's part of the Hot Wheels Chess series. He is playing as the pawn. He's painted white. A chessboard design with grey and a spoiler and a blue base. Nice. Up next, we have the project car named Project Speeder over here, which I think would become later Muscle Speeder. So here he is, Project Speeder in orange with a blown engine. It's a project car, because you can see it's not finished over here yet. Project Speeder. Pretty nice. And up next we have, in another chrome gold color, we have Monter Racer. He was also available in silver. I don't have that one though. Here is the chrome gold version that I do have though, which I much prefer a lot more. Number 30. Purple wheels. Really cool looking car. I like that one a lot. Up next we have See You Later, as in CUL8R, as spelled out over here on the base, like that, like so. Appropriately appropriately numbered number 8, painted red, and the base orange. Up next we have the Max Steel Turbo Racer. This one's pretty cool. Painted white, blue windshield, and blue going around the wheels. The front wheels are smooth, the rear wheels are bumpy. Up next we have another one with bumpy wheels. This is the Team Hot Wheels Corkscrew Buggy in yellow. It has some black splotches on this side with blue flames, and on this side it's more of a line design and blue flames, chrome going around the wheels. Nice. I quite like that one. Now here we have Twinduction in not sure if this is chrome or silver, but let me just look here to compare. I think it might be silver. So here is Twinduction with a big engine exposed, number 6. Really nice colors over here. You have turquoise, red, and yellow. I don't know what that says, but it's something. It says something there, all right. Green windshield, obviously painted plastic. And up next, this one has a moving feature, but not properly like Berserk did. This one has a driver attached to it that you can see, and it's actually pretty. I don't even know where I was going with that. You can see that this one is imperable, and he has a driver latched on. It's kind of his position, kind of like the same way you would ride a motorbike. Here he is, imperable, in the same racing colors as that Slingshot had. Blue, white, and red. Number 7 with the Hot Wheels logo. And Hot Wheels Racing, white spoiler, and jet turbine engines. Really nice. And this is one of the older ones that I have, one of the oldest ones. Roll cage, like another kind of buggy type car, off-roader. Another open wheeler as well, in like a lime green, number 8. The base is painted like a gold color. His wheels are brown or mud, and he has exhaust over here. You can see inside his roll cage. Really cool. Up next we have Phantasm, another X-Racer type car in like a magenta or hot pink, number 15. The wheels are X-Racer type see-through color as well, in orange. I really like this color, pretty cool. I used to have a glow-in-the-dark version in like a grey color with a green in there, but I lost that one. And now here we have Whip Creamer 2. This one is similar to the other one I was talking about, which has a feature where you can blow inside and then it will spin this rotor. Let me see if it works. Let me see if it works. No, it doesn't work on mine. Maybe it's just a bit old. I don't know. but you can see it actually got all misted up over there. It got all foggy and misted up over there from me blowing into there. This one's painted some nice shades of blue. You have a medium blue and a dark blue, as well as a bit of orange and some white. And you can see that there was supposed to be a red trim going around the wheels, but that chipped off due to being played with a lot and having it for over 10 years or so. Still, otherwise in pretty good condition. Up next we have Fandango, another one that came with the Automotion Speedway 5-pack in black. More checkered flag designs, like a lot of these cars have. Painted orange, green and white on the sides. Now the Hot Wheels logo in orange. The wheels also in orange. And see-through green window. Really nice. Up next we have another animal type car, Night Dragon. This is meant to look like a dragon. This one is in green. You have more kind of hot rod type exhaust over here. 4 exhausts on each side attached to a turbine. But these ones are pointing up and they're not going this way or coming down or going to the side. They're pointing up, these ones. Pretty cool. Not exactly my favorite though. I don't like when they do it too crazy like this. I don't really like when they go too crazy with this animal design and they make it like a literal animal. I prefer if it's more like this with a Ragnarod. I prefer something like that. Because then there's not the whole body that's shaped like a like this one is like the entire body is shaped like a dragon. It looks really weird, but this, I guess it's okay. It looks much more appealing to me. Up next we have another duplicate of a car that I have in the same color. This is the first one, the purple Monoposto. You can see this thing is cracked over here, unfortunately. Don't remember how that happened. This is like a very pale purple Monoposto, orange wheels. And up next we have Super Modified. Wait a minute. Oh, it was on the wrong. Wait, is it on the wrong way? No, it wasn't. There we go. Here is Super Modified. It rarely is Super Modified. His name doesn't lie. You have a massive engine on this side. Only one of them. Painted black. Number 5. There's purple stripes over here, yellow and black stripes on the nose, a plastic yellow spoiler. Don't know what the hell this thing is, but okay. You can see it's plastic though. That can move a little bit. And gold wheels. Up next we have another type of buggy car. Another type of buggy like the Hot Wheels corkscrew buggy. This is Quicksand. Painted in a lime green, made for like dune bashing or going in the sand dunes in the desert. Number 6. Painted lime green. There's a bit of blue over there. It has a spoiler. Don't know what the heck these things are on the trunk for, but okay. It is part of the design, I guess. And now we have the other symbolic that I was talking about. There's the previous one that I showed you back over. Where is it? Hello, where are you? Where is it now? What the hell happened to it? I can't even seem to see it. It was right here. What the? Hold on, guys. Hold on. What the hell happened to it? Where was it? Where is it now? Oh, guys, just hold on. Let me just. This is. I don't want to lose another Hot Wheels car. Come on, man. Oh. Oh, it's right there. Right there. Hiding right at the back. Sneaky little bugger. Okay. Here is the black and orange version of Symbolic with a number 5 instead of number 3. In a lot better condition, as you can see. Pretty cool. And up next we have Rig Storm. This is like a racing rig but modified with a huge spoiler. Another X-Racer in red, number 6. You can see there's some sort of sponsors over here. Hot Wheels logo, yellow around the wheels. I love this one. Really awesome. And up next we have another car that I have a duplicate of. This is the black version of Loop Coupe. Here he is, painted black with blue and the Hot Wheels logo, yellow spoiler and yellow going around the wheels. Interior is yellow. Nice. Now here we have one that's designed to look like a scorpion. It's called Evil Weevil. It's designed to look like a scorpion. You can see there's his pincers in the front over here. These make up the eyes, and this makes up the tail. And there's flames on each part of his tail to make it look even more intimidating and scary. But it's just a toy car. The real life scorpion, you're gonna die. Here is the wheels, which are painted in black. Why did I say black? What the heck? I meant to say gold. What am I talking about? I just want this video to be over already. This is taking so long. Up next, anyway, we have a Shoebox. Don't know why they called this one that, but okay. Here is Shoebox, painted like a maroon. A bit of a blown engine. Flame designs on the side. Yellow going around the wheels. Bit of a yellow for the plastic headlights. Windshield. Sorry, wrong word. Now here we have a very little guy. Rocket Box. Look how tiny this guy is. Very, very tiny, but super fast. Painted blue with a bit of green and yellow flames. Number 27. Yellow base. Very, very tiny, this guy. Up next we have another one that glows in the dark. This one is called... Let me grab him, hold on. We have another one that glows in the dark. This is Cove Light in purple with pink. Making up his windshield and the glow in the dark wheels. Let's see if it works. There you go. Another successful one that glows in the dark. And there's a Ragnarod and Track Hammer over here. They also glow in the dark. They're back there. And here's Cove Light right over here. And now, after Cove Light, we have another one of the duplicates. This is the grey Ratmobile. It's basically just a rat, but with exhaust pipes on each side and a blown-on huge turbocharger engine on top. This is the grey one. And now we have another golden arrow. This is the purple one. The silver one is back here. This one is purple with a pink canopy. Number 4. With a black lining over here. And some sponsors. And white lining going around the wheels. Or should I say, white trim, not really lining. Lining's on the doors. Here is Torque Screw, who came in that Track Aces 5-pack along with Symbolic, Split Vision, Super Modified. Hold on, Super Modified, Symbolic, Split Vision, super modified, split vision, symbolic, torque screw. And off track. Sorry, that was the one that I was thinking of. Off track. Anyway, here is torque screw. Made it in a very nice dark blue that I quite like. Number 18, orange base. Some graffiti on the sides over here. Pretty badly chipped on the back over here, especially over here. And yellow going around the wheels. Alright. Hopefully we're getting near the end now. I think we are. Let me take these last few cars out. We've got very few to go now. Taking it all out of the bag at once, so I can just grab and go without having to reach into the bag and do it one by one. That would just take too much time. Come on, you lot, get out of there. Come on, get out. I need everyone out. You too, come on. Thank you. Don't go on the floor. Get on my bed for now. Come on. Okay. Just fixing something over here. That's fixed. And let's see, where's this go? And that is now also fixed. There we go. Okay. Let's get these two cars out of the way before we start with the last few cars. They are Motoblade and Jet Thread 4.0. Jet Thread 4.0 is designed like a jet, but his wings, one of them came off. And Motoblade, he has this removable cover, like that, and there's inside his engine. Motoblade is painted red for the base and white. Red wheels, and it has this cover which is luminous yellow. It says danger, and there's flames. And Jet Thread 4.0, we already talked about him. He's in the shape of a jet, and he came in that Dragon Destroyer 5-pack. Now here we have one of my favorite ones. This one is called Skull Crusher. It's literally in the shape of a skull, and then you can see there's like the rib cage over there, and some flames on the skull as well. The skull is obviously chrome, but there's some chrome loss over there, unfortunately. Here he is, Skull Crusher. Another nice purple base with purple wheels. Pretty nice. Okay, I just want to check something before we carry on. Hold on. Yep, I knew it. Put these over here. Okay, so it turns out that I forgot a few Hot Wheels cars that are also all fantasy cars up on my desk. And we should just get them out of the way before we move on to the next one, since I forgot them, and I could have forgotten them, and then this video would have been incomplete. So now here we have, up next we have Renan Rig, another big racing rig, just like Quambi. This one's in the Team Hot Wheels racing logo, not logo, livery or paint job. This one's the white, red, and blue. It's predominantly white, whereas the other ones were predominantly blue, like Slingshot over here. Number 1, huge engine over there, and blue base, really nice. Up next, we have a really tall one, another X-Racer Aeropod in a luminous blue, or translucent blue, green wheels, his name spelled out on the sides, Aeropod. It's a bit of graffiti over there. Nice. Now this one is really amazing. You guys know the GoPro Hero 5 Session, or any GoPro that would fit here? Well, Hot Wheels made a car for it. It's called Zoom In. Works with the GoPro. Look at that. Really awesome. This one's the red one. Sorry about that, there was just a bit of hair and dust in there that I had to blow out. Really nice. I like this one. I've got to get myself a GoPro, but something tells me with the way I spend my money immediately after getting some, and I'm unable to save my money, something tells me I'm not going to be able to get it. Up next we have Bad Mother 2. This one also came from the Attack Pack 5-pack. Here he is in red and light blue. You have Bad Mother 2 on the sides and flames as well. Bit of yellow, some sort of arrow design. And you have orange going around the wheels. Nice. I quite like that one. Now here we have Semi-Psycho. This one has 6 wheels. You can see this one has like those things on the truck that go when they brake. I think when they brake. Yeah, I think it's when they brake they go those things on the truck. He has them. And a big engine painted blue. There's some light blue and orange and yellow over here as well, and a yellow base and orange wheels. And here we have another truck, Turbine Time. This one is like a magenta color, huge turbines, and those things again on the truck over here. Really nice. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, or last few cars. I'm not sure if even nitty gritty would be the appropriate term to use here, but we're getting down to the last few cars. Let's go. Up next, we have Split Decision in white with turquoise wings. I think I'm just going to go really quick for now, because this video is over 2 hours. I'm just going to quickly go over them as fast as possible. So, from now on, we go as fast as possible. Ready, set, go. Up next, we have High Voltage, painted in red, number 2, yellow canopy, and orange wheels. Next up, we have the white version of the Loop Coupe, which is a different version of the black one, which is over here. Here is the white one with obviously painted white and green. Almost looks like acid. Really cool. Black spoiler. Hot Wheels logo in red. Here is another version of the Ratmobile, but this one is white instead of grey. Not much else to say about it. This one is called Midnight Auto. Don't know why they called it that, but it looks like some sort of old 1920s or 1930s style vehicle, painted in like a burnt sienna with flames. And up next we have the other Monoposto. This is the more vibrant one. It's still purple though, with flames. Not really much else to say, since it's literally the exact same and it's also purple, just a slightly different shade. So not much else to say. Now here we have another racing drone, RDO2. He came in that 5-pack with Drift King and I don't remember who else, but he came in that 5-pack where I thought Flathead Fury came in, but it was actually where Drift King came in that 5-pack. He came in that same 5-pack as Drift King did, RDO2 over here. So here is RDO2, painted black, yellow canopies. He has some wings, and these designs over here, they kind of look like the combs on a honeybee hive. Sorry, kind of looks like the combs on the honeybee honey hive. Up next, we have another racing drone. This is RDO9, appropriately numbered number 9, in blue. Light blue base, yellow wheels, bit of yellow over there, and black, really nice. Here we have another buggy type vehicle. This one is called Dune it up. He's painted maroon. He has a black roof. Hot Wheels number 5. The wheels are also colored like a mud color or dirt. And the back wheels are bumpy while the front ones are smooth, and the top can be removed. Pretty cool. I like that. Here we have split vision in 2 shades of green, light green and like a medium green. You can see that on the sides he's supposed to be numbered 02, but on this side it took a real beating. Holy shoot. Otherwise, still a really nice car. I like the shades of green that they picked for him. Pretty cool. Up next, Mad Splash. This one's like a hydroplane, and this one is also for the beach patrol. As you can see, when someone drowns, you can go save them with this beach patrol number 5317. And there's the waves, just like you'd see on the waves in the sea at the beach. Blue wheels, and there's the engine over here. Really nice. Love that one. Up next we have an even cooler looking one. I don't remember where I got this one from, but this one is called Fast Fortress. It looks kind of like this part kind of looks like a plane over here. It looks kind of like it definitely looks kind of like a jet. Yeah, look, like this even as well. It looks kind of like a jet or aeroplane. Really, really cool. 6 wheels as well, just like Semi-Psycho over here. Get back here. Yeah, this nose or whatever it is, this nose, so to speak, is red. Kind of like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Really, really nice. This one is awesome. Up next, Stock Car, another X-Racer, painted in orange, number 5, with a blue lining at the bottom. Main color is orange, interior yellow. Cool. Here we have Ultra Rage in black, number 3. Big blue canopy or roof, orange wheels, orange stripes on the sides, and not really much else, not really much detail on that one. And up next we have another high-tech missile. This is the blue one. We had the green one, which is back over there somewhere. Here's the blue one. Number, well, not really a number, but it says 6.3. A lot of sponsors as well. Pretty cool. Like that one a lot, especially in the blue. Here we have Super Tsunami, one of the cars that came in that Automotion Speedway 5-pack for the Hot Wheels Automotion Speedway wall track. Painted in orange, green spoiler, green on the sides. Kind of looks like a Toyota, or kind of looks like the Pikes Peak Celica, which I don't have. I think it looks like that at least. Unless I'm remembering the shape of the Pikes Peak Celica completely wrong. This one came with a playset called Shark Bite Bay, which I gave away because I wasn't using it anymore. Plus, it wasn't really working properly. The surfboard for the shark, which would hold up the shark's mouth, which would activate its tongue to trigger the shark's mouth to close when you try escape the shark. I gave that Shark Bite Bay playset away. The car that came with it is this one, Sinistra. Really interesting shape. I like the gold and purple combination. Really nice. Up next, we have another rig, like Renan rig. This one's called MIG rig. In blue, number 6. Kind of like the Hot Wheels, yeah, no, it's kind of like the Hot Wheels Team Racing shade of blue for that Team Hot Wheels Racing livery, but this one is a bit darker, and it says Hot Wheels Track Maintenance. Up next, we have another Diesel Boy. The other one was green, right over there. Right over there somewhere. This one is in white with a bit of red and blue. And this one is for the male, apparently, because it says there, male. Red wheels, bit of blue on the sides. Nice. Up next, we have another Batmobile. This is from Batman Live. This is the Batman Live Batmobile. Pretty oddly shaped, but I like it. I think this is supposed to represent the shape of Batman over here. I think this is supposed to represent the shape of Batman's wings over here. This spot. I think it's supposed to represent his wings. Really cool. And up next we have the Arkham Asylum Batmobile. I think this one is from the DC Comics, if I remember correctly. It said something like that on the back of the box when I got it at like Toys R Us when I was younger. I think it said that. So here it is, the Arkham Asylum Batmobile. Really nice. And up next we have another Batmobile. This is the 1966 TV series Batmobile. Already had this one for a very long time. Pretty cool. I like it. And now that's the last Batmobile I have. Next one I'm gonna show you is called Growler. Really weird. It kind of looks like a. I'm not sure if it's supposed to represent like an angry dog or what, or angry beast. I'm not sure. Anyway, there's Growler. Not really too wild on that one. I don't like it that much. Here we have Prototype H24. We had Prototype H12 before. Now here we have, sorry, not H12. We had HW Prototype 12 before. Now here we have Prototype H24. In like a purple color with orange wheels and a blue base. And a bit of yellow on the sides. Don't know what these things are though. Anyway. Here we have one of my all-time favorites. I would have preferred it in a different color though. Dragon Blaster in the shape of a dragon, painted gold with turquoise wings and red wheels, and blue flames on his head and on the sides by the spikes on his tail. Really nice. Love that one. Here we have Bad Ratitude, which was later renamed to Radical Racer. Not like Radical, but Ratical Racer, because it's in the shape of a rat. You can see that the exhaust pipes here are used to make like whiskers, and this is the shape of a rat. The head over here. The roof is made to look like the shape of skull of a rat. That's why it's called Bad Ratitude. Or Radical Racer, as it's now called. Now here we have the other Fast Feline. This one is in like a steel blue or grey blue kind of color. Number 25. Yellow see-through windshield. Sorry, keep on calling it windows. Did I keep on calling it windows? I've been calling it windshield most of the time, haven't I? I'm not sure. I'm getting tired of doing this. I'm getting tired. Like, look at how big this collection is. Like, look at the size of this. It's even longer. It's even more rows than. It has even more rows than the Hot Wheels license models had in parts 1 and 2 of the Hot Wheels collection. And this is one long row. Oh, this is one long line of cars. Up next, This one came with another Hot Wheels wall track called Seesaw Smash. This one is called Howling Heat in purple. Really nice. Not one of my favorites though, but it looks okay. A lot of these fantasy cars I'm not too wild about because I've started getting into the licensed models, or I have gotten into the licensed models a lot more than I do now that I like now, and I like the licensed models a lot more than fantasy. Anyway, here we have Carbonator. This one can be used to open a bottle on like a beer or alcoholic drink with those hard to get off caps, especially on like a beer. You can use it to open the bottle cap. This one is probably powered by soda or something because there's like a soda bottle. Pretty cool. And up next we have, I think this one's like a hammerhead shark, but this one's called Hammer Down. Or it could be a fish, I'm not sure. It's painted gold and you have some sort of like fish, or I'm not sure, kind of like the scales of a fish. It kind of looks like that over here. Red wheels, painted gold. Nice. Here we have one of the cars that you'd see at the bumper cars in the fair or the carnivals. Bumper Round. Shaped just like it, except it's on wheels and now it can actually move. You move the wheels and you'd just be stuck with it looking like that. That's how they look in the fair and the carnivals, the bumper cars. Here is Bumper Round, painted yellow, with checkered flags and a blue antenna, number 8, and a blue seat, red steering wheel. Nice. We have 2, 4, 6, 8 cars left. Wait, 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8 cars left. Let's get going. The 8th last car we have is Rip Rod, not to be confused with Rev Rod, which was I think the car that kept on pooping on track in the Hot Wheels Origin of Awesome. Here is Rip Rod. This one was also crazy fast on that Hot Wheels track setup that I told you about in that video. And it was also one of the crazy fast ones that I told you about when I set up that one Hot Wheels track, which I didn't take a video of. I mean, I took a video of it, but I didn't upload it to YouTube. Remember, it had like, I told you it had one kicker loop, a launcher, and a digital speedometer. He was flying as well. Very, very fast. Now here we have Ratified. Don't know why they called him that, but okay. The front end is black, and this back part is gold with some flames. 2 massive exhaust pipes on each side. Here we have Clear Speeder and like a chrome color, and this part is obviously clear because he's a clear speeder. You have a lot of detail going on here. You have blue and green. It says Hot Wheels, blue wheels, and green see-through base. 5 cars left. Up next, Repo Duty, like a tow truck that you'd see around town. Plastic orange base and metal black body. It says Repo right there. Definitely a tow truck that you'd see around town, or emergency vehicle, or breakdown truck. Here we have the 4th last car I'm going to show you, which is Power Bomb. He also came in that Dragon Blaster 5-pack, meant for the Dragon Blaster playset, in which Fast Cash came with. He is green in color. You have like a dragon design on the side and flames on there, gold engine and orange plastic pieces, which all make up this part over here. This canopy is like probably connected to that. Pretty cool. 3 cars left. We have Screaming Hauler. He's also one of the cars that came in that 2009 Trick Track 5-pack, in which motocrossed Rolling Thunder, High Voltage, and the Ford Escort Rally came in. But since Escort Rally is a real car, it's based on I think it's the Ford Escort Rally. We're not going to count it as a fantasy car. I already showed you that one in my Hot Wheels collection part 1. So here is Screaming Hauler. Really nice. 2 massive engines on the front, and some sort of dragon eye kind of thing design going on the front. It's kind of like the eye of a dragon. You can see there's like claws over there, so definitely like a dragon. 2 cars left. We have High Beam in purple, and it says Baja Blazers, number 222, brown base, red wheels, red roof, see-through, has a bit of a spoiler. Doesn't really look like a Baja kind of car to me, because it doesn't have like those bumpy wheels. Anyway, and the very last car, finally, Mod Rod in blue. A very nice shade of blue at that. It's perfectly dark, but also still very vibrant. I really like the shade of blue. This is a perfect example of the shade of blue that would be my favorite. So here is Mod Rod with flames, the engine in the front, blown, yellow rims, yellow trim going around the wheels, flames on the hood, see-through, you can see through into the driver's seat over there, and the engine, and yellow trim going around the wheels, orange flames, really nice. And with that, we've now covered my entire, wait, hold on, shoot, okay, so, yeah, we've covered my entire Hot Wheels collection. Wait a minute, hold the phone, guys, hold on, I'm gonna check something, just hold on, I'll be with you right now. Okay, so I just checked, we did cover my entire Hot Wheels collection. I thought that we had missed out on a few cars, but no, we didn't. We have now covered my entire Hot Wheels diecast collection. This is the entire collection done. Part 3 out of 3, complete, entire Hot Wheels collection done. Had a good look at it in 3 separate parts. There's all the fantasy cars that were present, or should I say, here's the car. I don't even know why I'm trying to change it. I don't even know why I'm trying to change it up. Here's all the fantasy cars that were present in the final part to make up my entire Hot Wheels collection. I'll see you guys next time, and as Race Grooves would say, happy collecting and have fun with your toys. Bye bye.